Hello everyone, Lau here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Vlogmas day 17. Is it 17? Yeah, we had the 16. 17. Okay, is it just 1 week till Christmas? I mean already like kind of less than a week because next week about the same. We are already on, you know, really Christmas day, and I consider Christmas like Eve already like Christmas. So yeah, it's less than a week until Christmas, so yay. Either you're really happy about it and you're like, yeah, great, Christmas, and I'm getting the presents, or I'm like, then actually very soon everything is over, because like I don't really like you know, enjoy just the Christmas days. I do really just more like the atmosphere. So, but hey, it also means I don't know, closer to summer. So I'm looking forward mostly till the summer, but no, a long way to go to there. So let's start with a little bit of chocolate today, and even that calendar gets lighter and lighter, less heavy. 14, 15, 16, where's the 17? There. Twix! Did we have Twix already? I cannot remember. I think we had Snickers. Did we have Twix already? I don't know. I like Twix, but it's probably also not my favorite. It used to be my favorite. I have like one like kind of core holiday memory. I don't even know where we, like, it was like, you know, I was probably not even in school yet. We were in one of those like islands, either it was like, I don't know, Fuerteventura or one of those Canary Islands there, and I don't know, my parents bought me, you know, Twix, which that was really rarely that I got like any of these branded kind of expensive chocolates or whatever, but I got that, and I got that almost every day there. So that's like my memory for Twix. I really loved it. It's still good, but it's, yeah. I think I just prefer others now, because I didn't know Snickers at that point when I was little. But still good. Okay, let's see if we have some nice G1 My Little Pony accessories today. I can rack my brain again to find out what pony it belongs to, or if it is easy today. 17. Okay. Oops. But the desk is definitely getting very, very full on the table here with tons of toys, because most of the toys are really put here under or next to the Christmas tree. Some I already put like where they belong, but mostly I don't. Okay, yeah, I feel, oh, okay. I feel a comb, an ABC comb. And what is the other one? Okay. And a yellow, like normal comb, like, I don't know, classic comb or whatever they are called. So let's find out what ponies they belong to. It's been a while since we just had 2 combs in here, so ooh, let's see. Okay, let's start with the ABC combs, because that is easier. Yeah, this is the one I had in the calendar today. And at first when I like looked at all of those accessories, when I, you know, put the calendar together, etc., I was like, actually I do have all 4 of the ABC combs, because they were only released with the with the school time ponies. And there's 4, and every one of them has a different color. But then I was like, but wait, wasn't there an alternate version of one of them? And yeah, so I like had, like, in terms of blue, I had these 2 before. There's also a pink one and a yellow one, which I didn't bring out for today, but you can see clearly this is one of the very light powdery blue, and this is more like of a turquoise sky blue, aqua almost, or whatever. And I thought, okay, then I have actually all of them, but then there's this one. and this is more green. So yeah, so this is technically kind of the same comb, but I mean, it's not the same as you can see. Definitely, it's two very different colors. This is very more green aqua, and this is more of a typical sky blue. I don't know, but they both could have come with music time. So it is like, of course, this is a European set of ponies. If you look at My Little Wiki, it always says UK music time. This pony was not just available in UK, this was available in the whole of Europe, because it was my childhood pony, and I'm from Germany. And either one of the two came with this pony. So some ponies had the rather blue one, and some had the more greenish one. So now I have really all 4 of the colors. That's really good. It also cannot be mistaken with any of the others. They are, like, if you look at the kind of blue colors, they're all different. This one would have come from painting time, I believe. Yeah. So, or especially if you have them like this. See, very clear. 3 completely different colors. So yay! Now I really also have the 2 alternate versions for music time. With this one, I knew it would be a struggle again, because I mean, it's a yellow, original comb, one of the classic shapes, the original ones that came first with the first 6 original ponies, and then with so many others. So honestly, My Little Wiki only lists like 2 colors of yellow, but that's BS. Seriously, I already have like 4 different colors now. I looked at this other website, but also the My Little, what's it called? Weebly, My Little Pony accessories. Is not very helpful, because I mean, it lists all the colors underneath each other, but they almost all look the same. So I have 3 other yellow ones before here, and I can show you these. There's 2 that have exactly the same color, but they're not exactly the same, because one of them is an Italian comb, which means they are a little bit bent like this. Can you see? This here is not completely straight. It goes a little bit concave, or convex, whatever, which direction you think. And this is completely straight. So this is like, I would say, the darkest yellow I have. I would call it, I don't know, really like a, I don't know, golden yellow almost. But if you look at this website and say golden yellow, then it says it's from Nachtlicht, and I don't know if that's the case, especially not the Italian one, because the Italian one came with many ponies. So this one could have come with, I don't know, with lots of Italian ponies that came just with this. Because like the Italian variants of other ponies often had completely different colors or even shapes of combs than the others. And then I have this one, and this is more, I don't know, a sunny yellow, and also that I don't know, it's a little bit, I don't want to say translucent or anything. Maybe you cannot see it that well, the difference, but it is different. So these are the 3 that I have, and now we're coming, this is the one from today, and this is much lighter. This is a much lighter color. So yeah, this you can clearly see, right? The others might all look kind of similar, but they are different, especially in person. But this one is lighter than all of the others. Now I cannot really not tell which one is which. So I have like brought out a couple of ponies which it could be from, because all they came with this style in yellow. It could be another European exclusive pony, Cherry Sweet, for example. A little bit later set, I don't remember, year 9 or something, or year 10, I think year 9 or so. But anyways, from the Kokiri ponies, this could be hers, or this could be hers. I don't know, she definitely came with this. Then maybe another one, also from a little bit of a later set. Here we've got Sweet Pocket, or I believe in Europe, like in the UK, whatever the English name was, Singing Pocket. One of the Precious Pocket ponies. Mine is missing the string and the little bee that you would put in this 3D symbol here. This definitely is the European version, because like it has purple hair. The US version has dark blue hair. This is definitely different. And the US version also would come with a flower brush in yellow. Ours, the Euro version, came with this one. I don't know if it is the lightest shade or if it is this one. Yeah, I don't know. But it could be from Sweet Pocket, Singing Pocket, from Precious Pocket Ponies. And then also very, very classic actually, Windy, for example, also had this comb. Came also then with the brush, with the shooting star brush. But I also cannot tell if it's this one, or so the one that I got from the calendar today, or if it's this one here, the darker one, or if it is maybe this here, because they kind of all online, you see it on camera, they already look like very similar, and then I have the photos online, it's almost impossible to see which one it is. I also have an Italian Windy, but I think Italian Windy only came, I mean, Italian Windy could have maybe then come with the Italian variant of this, but online, I mean, there's so many variants of Italy ponies. Some even didn't come with the style, but just with a shooting star brush. So I don't know. By the way, Italian Windy is in a different pose, so it's not the same pony pose. The hair color is a little different and doesn't have glittery symbol. This is the normal kind of Hong Kong produced one. So it is very possible it is either from Windy, or it is from Sweet Pocket, or it is from Cherry Sweet, or it could have also been the one from the perfume, Puff and Puff Perfume Palace. So a playset. It could also be a playset comb. That's this playset here, you know, with a perfume puffer. I recently like upgraded mine to, you know, I added these pieces here because they were missing, but I still use it as, you know, more of a display thing. Also, I have the little here, this other blue thing on the inside now, which holds more accessories that also goes to it. So, but you know, it's crammed full of other accessories that's what I kind of use it for. But this also could have been this one. Maybe this is exactly where it comes from. I cannot tell because I cannot differentiate the shades of yellow, but also this playset came with this. So now we've seen so many ponies and so many different yellow brushes or combs that probably not only I am completely confused, but it is a color, so both are colors that I didn't have, so I can add them. I usually don't keep double brushes, although yes, the same brush or comb could have come with different ponies, but as I don't like put the combs most of them, and some of my combs are directly next to my ponies, but most of them I have in these jars and I just keep track of which combs I have. I always take then photos with all of the same style together so I can see all the different shades of the colors and all, and I have that on my phone. But I rarely keep like really double, so if I have a double, it goes into my double pile and I'm willing to trade this or sell it at Toyplosion or whatever, but rarely anyone wants them. So I have lots of double pony brushes and combs. Okay, last calendar for today. Let's see what this one holds. So 17, I think yesterday I already saw it. 22, 19, 20, 17, this one. Okay. My guess would be it is a Barbie, judging by the shape. Oh yeah, I can already see some blonde hair sticking out here. And she's not wearing shoes, apparently. So, yeah, I can already see that there's a black hat on her head. So I know who she is. And you probably know if you closely looked at the thumbnail. Or are you not doing that? Are you just like randomly clicking on my video and want to be surprised? Because like, of course, put spoilers on the thumbnail. But I do that in hopes to, you know, attract other people to my video. Because mostly if you don't know the YouTuber, then you are just clicking on a video when the thumbnail looks interesting enough. If there's something on a thumbnail that you are interested to see in the video. This is Rappin Rockin Barbie. Yeah, I finally have at least now the first piece of this Barbie like line at all. Yeah, I don't have anything from Rockin Barbie or her line. And for a while I was really like thinking about like, why do I never find anything from this line? Not even online, not even a piece of fashion, not these, you know, these radios that are the boom boxes, or like none of the dolls. I mean, it is a line, there's even a Ken, and there's a Teresa, and there's a Christy, and of course Barbie, and like, and then I like, because I didn't expect this, but then I was like, is that also one that wasn't released here? Seems like. So I cannot tell for a whole of Europe, but I now know for a fact that she and her whole line was not released in Germany. Why was Rockin Barbie not released here? I don't understand. She's early 90s, she's not even one of the late 80s ones, because in the late 80s there were tons of Barbie lines that didn't make it here. Like the, like, what's it called? Dance Club, Hot Stuff, not Hot Stuff, Cool Times? I always say Hot Stuff. Cool Times. Barbie and the Sensations. There's so many more. Like always these full lines that were not released here. Yesterday or 2 days ago we had here. There she is still standing. I mean, she's the 1990 Lights and Lace. And then I was not expecting that, like a line that, when is this line from? 1992? Was it 91? 92? I don't know. Was also not released here at all. Like, did they assume like that European children were not interested in hip hop? Or maybe that was the case. I don't know. But yeah, she actually, that's interesting. She does not have a superstar face. You might think that, I mean, yeah, she's just painted a little bit differently, but no. This is actually the Teen Talk face. It's one of the rare, you know, occasions where for another Barbie line, other than, you know, the Teen Talk Barbie line, they actually use this face. There's just a couple of them. There's one other, you know, bath doll. I always mix up the names. It's not Bath Time Fun, it's like Bath Blast or Bath Magic, one of the two, because I always mix them up, who also use the face. And then there's the Snap and Play Barbie that also did use this face, and then of course the Teen Talk Barbies, and I think all of them were not released in Germany. So I'm not sure about this Bath Barbie, because some of them were released in Europe and some were not, I believe, but or maybe all of them were, I'm not 100% sure, but I think I think if you were a German child, I think the only option to really have this face here was on the Teen Talk Barbie. But yeah, let me quickly check if I'm like talking something wrong. Nope, it's correct. 1991, it says 1991. So that's when this face was introduced, and I guess this doll is also from 1991, then probably in stores in 1992, because it's the same year that Teen Talk Barbie also was released. So they maybe they planned to use this face more, kind of as a replacement of the Superstar Barbie, but they didn't really go through with it. I don't know. She looks very similar to a Superstar Barbie. I think her grin is a little bit wider. I think she has more, I don't know, the face shape is a little bit different, but also then the Barbies were always like, you know, screened very similarly, so it always looks very similar. But yeah, so Rockin Barbie. This is a little bit weird here. What is this here? Because we have a hood that's over the hair, and then let me quickly change that. That looks super silly. Okay, better, because she has this cap here, this black, I mean, I don't know, satin or something, the material here, that is held on her hair with a rubber band. But then she also has a hood. But if you want to put the hood really on her, that sometimes is a little bit of a struggle with her long hair. So this hood has a hole. So you could technically put the hair through it and then really put the hood on her and pretend she is a cool, you know, rapper and is doing her hip hop music. She has gold earrings, very bling bling, and then with even this, I don't know what you call this. It's not holographic, that's what I wanted to say, the holographic sticker on it in purple or like dark pink. But you know, her hoodie is not just a hoodie, it's actually a leotard, so it goes like until here. And of course she is missing something, she's missing a skirt. She would have a black skirt also in, pretty sure. So this material, I guess. The jacket is a little cropped bolero style bomber jacket, whatever, that has these like polka dots on it, which are more like sequins, but they're just stuck on, so they're not really sequins, but they're shiny. So not all over, I see, just the back doesn't have it, just the front has it. And then of course she has a really long bling bling gold chain necklace. I mean, you could argue that this Barbie is a little bit, you know, appropriating the, you know, hip-hop culture, which, I mean, she's blonde and she's definitely not from that ethnicity, so why is Barbie doing that when technically that's a culture of, you know, that's something deeply rooted in the black culture. But hip-hop was just becoming very popular, I believe, in the early 90s, especially in the US. Not sure if it had reached Europe already. Maybe that's the reason why this doll line was not released here. But in the US that was clearly very, very hip. And I mean, Barbie wanted a piece of cake of it, or at least Mattel. So they introduced this line, and maybe the most appropriate one of this set is, or not most appropriate, inappropriate, what did I say? Whatever, but technically you should rather just get the Christie, because I mean, she's black, she kind of could belong to this culture. Barbie is just an imposer, you know, Barbie's technically just dressing up as a hip-hopper or as a rapper, I don't know. But you decide if you think this is fine or if this was not really a good thing to do for Mattel. I just, from a today's perspective, think that this is, you know, like, so I think it's a typical, you know, it's like a window to that time frame, really, what was hip, what was fashionable, what music was really popular, and Barbie mostly tried to, you know, incorporate things that were popular. So I see that this is a kind of a, you know, doesn't mean that it is a good thing that just Barbie, you know, kind of cosplayed as a rapper, but it's, I mean, it's something that I would have expected from Barbie, you know. And it is a little bit of a, you know, different thing to what a lot of other lines had at that time, because the fashion is rather contemporary, also then rather wearable, you could say. I mean, she has got a black mini skirt, she would have pink sneakers with like high top sneakers, and also some leg warmers in like, you know, green, neon green or something, and also the other characters of the line. I think like Ken is wearing like a purple like hoodie, and I know they of course very neon, but also neon was still a very big thing, especially for Barbie. So it is a very cool line in my opinion. Oh, also she still has the ring, and yeah, you maybe already guessed it. She was the other Barbie that I ordered from the same seller that I ordered Lights and Lace, and also the small, where are they actually? Well, I cannot reach here. The small Creata dolls. So she was definitely also very inexpensive, but she has her earrings, like she has ring and necklace and almost a complete outfit. I'm pretty sure I can find some fitting shoes. I don't have a black skirt. Maybe I have another idea of a skirt. It's actually a Cindy skirt. Maybe I can give her this for now. Oh, it's right at the top. So this one at least kind of has the same colors. Does that look good? Because I don't want to just leave her in her like bathing suit style thing here. So I'm not very positive that I will ever find this skirt, but I mean, I will probably at one point find another black mini skirt. That shouldn't be too hard, right? But I for whatever reason, I don't have a black mini skirt for Barbie. Does that actually fit her when it's not Barbie, but it's just a Cindy one? 90s Cindy. Works somehow. I think that's kind of cool. She can live with this. And then I would give her some pink shoes. It's not the exact same pink color, isn't it? I'm not sure if I'm happy with it. Maybe I rather, I don't know, like search for a black skirt for now. But yeah, that's Rappin' Rockin Barbie. And please tell me what you think about this line. Is it one that you knew as a child, or is it one that you maybe you're from other European countries and you had this? Because I find it super difficult to research what was released here and what wasn't. especially as Europe is not like one unit. Every European country had sometimes different releases in terms of the toys. And also it never says that something is like was not released here. It mostly online just says if something is an exclusive to here. That's does it say, but like as most websites are like written from Americans, they don't care or they don't know if a doll wasn't released in Europe. They just put this doll on this website and say, oh, great. And then I'm like, was she released here? Was she not? There's no really like any resources to find that. I can mostly always go by, is it easy to find her here online or at flea markets? Is it, was she shown in any of the advertisement magazines? Like, you know, the Barbie journals or anything. She's nowhere to be seen anywhere here. So she might have been released in the UK also, I don't know, but like from a German perspective, I don't believe she was released here and her whole line wasn't. So, oh, by the way, her line, all of the dolls came, I said it in the beginning, like I think with a boom box about this size, and it would play music. It wouldn't really play music, it would more play like a beat, like or something like that. So that you could do your own rap with this. Yeah, okay. So we had lots of pony brushes and combs and ponies and another Barbie from the early 90s. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget you can give it a thumbs up. You can comment down below. And if you're not subscribed, maybe you want to do that. Just, you know, helps you easier to find my videos. And, you know, it helps my channel grow. So thank you so much for watching. See you real soon. And may the toys be with you.